The Scion of Flames class is in game, and that means it is time to go through and do the full walkthrough on how you can go about obtaining this class. You will need to head over to RubedoPeak in order to accept the quest. If you haven't already, you will need to complete the final quest here for the Flame of the Beyond saga. You are also going to need rank 10 U Mountains, which is the rep you will have been obtaining whilst completing the saga. In addition to this, you're also going to need rank 10 Embassy to be able to purchase the Flame Sigil later on in the quest. As you can see, here is the Scion of Flames class quest. You need loads of prerequisite items in order to go along, accept it, and turn in the Flame Sigil. So we're going to go through how you get these, how you get the Flame Sigil, and how you can complete this quest. First of all, you need Aleister The Dawnseeker armor. It is over at Join Magnum Opus, and you can merge for it in the merge shop here. You can get the Flame of the Magnum Opus as a quest reward by completing Warlock's quest in the area. Don't worry if you're missing the rep rank 10 for U Mountains, you can skip on to the other items that you need to farm in this video, as pretty much all the quests you'll be completing there will reward you that rep. So by the time you've done everything else, you should have the rank 10 ready to go in order to purchase that item. One item that may not appear particularly obvious is you need Pyromancer Class rank 10. If you do not have Pyromancer, you need to join Zan Cave, head through the route I'm going into here where you'll find Warlock. I'd fully recommend getting started on this immediately, as the quest tokens are daily, so it could take you a little while if you're going through and not paying for Pyromancer, which I fully recommend farming for the record. Okie dokes, the next set of items are all over at Join Flame Usurper, which is the challenge boss. You can either defeat the challenge boss, which will drop you the Great Flames of You, and if you do that, you can grab each of the armors. You'll have to do it 20 times in total, or you can go through merging for the items instead using the slightly longer method, which we're going to run through now. So the choice is yours of that. Either do the 2-player challenge boss, which we will cover in a separate video for a battle guide very soon, or alternatively, you can go about it this longer way. First of all though, let's go for the Flame of Albedo. I'm going to try and say these items and map names the best I can, but don't hold me to it because I do struggle with some of these, if truth be told. Right, so you Embers, you may get these passively. They are from various maps and various monsters. When you see them drop in, make sure you accept them, and as there is quite a long list, this may cross over with some of the quests we're going to show you, so I'd probably do you Embers last because you may find that you stack these up through farming the other bits anyway. I just wanted to make you aware that you are going to need 80 of these, and to make sure you are not declining and you are keeping them. All the armors you're merging for have a 20 requirement on them. The Iwas diamonds, you need 50 of these. It's over at Join Sanctuary Iwas, and as you can see, it is from the quest. It is the farming quest in the area. You'll need to go through defeating the monsters required. They will all be in the map you're currently in, and there is also a member version for double the tokens, so if you're a member, make sure you're doing them. Join Forge Albedo for the White Flame of Albedo. Again, it is the farming quest. It's going to be the farming quest in all these areas, so we're just pointing you to where you need to go. The next armor you're going to be merging for is the Flame of Citrinitas. So, in order to do this, you are going to be joining over to join Fort Luma. You need to stack up 100 of these yellow flames. You will notice you will be getting U Mountains rep on each turn in, so this is where you'll probably find yourself getting to rank 10 anyway for that rep if you're doing it that way round. Once you've done that, you can head back and merge for the next armor. This time round, we're going for the Flame of Maleno. First of all, you are going to need 50 steel ingots. They are from Join Thelema City, and again, it is going to be the generic map farming quest. Once you've stacked up enough of those, you can head over to Join Mount Maleno, speak to Aleister, the NPC of the quest, and as a result, you'll be able to get yourself that black flame. Once you have collected up enough of those, you can head back and merge for your next armor. Lastly, it is going to be the Flame of Rubedo. I really hope I'm saying that one right. To me, it sounds a bit dodgy otherwise. Join Warwick Forest. This way you can get the red flames. You need 100 of these, so complete that quest. If you're members, make sure you're doing the member quest because you'll get double the quantity and therefore complete it in half the time. At this point, you can now go along and actually accept the Scion of Flames class, provided you have all those items in your inventory. You need 1 flame sigil in order to turn this in. So join Fireforge, go into here and speak to the High Adept Corsair. Once you do, there is the Pyromancer sigils, and within this shop is the Flame sigil. This is where you need Pyromancer rank 10. If you don't have that yet, I do not believe you're able to get the sigil. So hopefully you farmed that earlier. I do know on the wiki it says about rank 10 Embassy. That may potentially be a further rep you're also going to need to farm in order to finally turn that one in. But anyway, folks, there you go. That should be your Scion of Flames class complete. Hopefully you enjoy the class. Let me know down below what you think to it. And as always, good luck on your adventure quest grind if you're just starting it out. As always, thank you very much for watching. Please do leave this video a like and of course subscribe. And I'll see you again for another one incredibly soon.